the music you listen to cause you stress?
Well, today I have not listened to any music, but there is a lot of stress on earth already by work, going out to jump, do many other things, to manage the home, to get money, to build, to work, to meet deadlines, to raise children. There is already enough stress. That's why we welcome you back to this segment. I know you've been waiting for it, Beyond Musical Sounds.
And today we want to discuss music and stress. Can music cause stress and can it cure stress? And on our trivia today, we want to ask, is there music that causes you to feel not stressed? How does this particular music cause you to feel?
Which one? Can I play something that... I don't know what that will make people to feel, but some people may feel even nothing.
What did that cause you to feel?
Well, let us know.
In one of our previous episodes, he mentioned that actually music can calm children down. And looking at that type of music, do you want to discuss with us how exactly music does this and how does it cause stress and also cure stress? Well,
before we go to stress, music can calm you down. That's why we have lullaby.
There's one I used to sing for my siblings. La la mtoto la la mami anakuja la la.
Well, there is a good reason why music was used to calm children down. You may want to look at a previous episode where we said when children have jumped out from physical exercise, music can help to slow down their pulse rate and reduce their blood pressure and even calm the child and cause them to sleep. You know, music can cause you to feel relaxed. It can cause you to feel tense as well. Music can startle you. Music can calm you.
Wait, do you want to play some that can actually cause that effect?
Yeah, I just played the music that can calm you down. If you want to be calm, you could just go home and, you know, sometimes you wake up and find me playing some quiet song.
And is that the only effect of music?
No, music has so much more effect. We were actually discussing that hotels use music to cause people to feel hungry, much more, to eat more. So music, there is scarcely a body function that's not affected by music. That means music can affect literally everything. You're going to the toilet, your respiration, your sleeping patterns, your, you know, almost everything. It's not just stress.
And right after this break, we are going to learn about how exactly music causes stress or how it excites and the mechanism by which you can be stressed by music. Join us after the break.
Love is what we used to have until hate came around and took over the world. Peace is what we used to be until the army of war came around and sold us as slaves. And don't you know that we are one, living from the breath he put through Adam's lips. So anytime you kill another, just know you've killed one of us. And can't you see that we're in need of help that only comes from up above? So Cinnamon, get down on your knees, 'cause we're in real big trouble. Misters, preachers and men, preach it as loud as you can. Take this message round and let them know that love says he's coming back again. Don't only preach it through your words, use your actions too. Take this message round and let them know I am says he's coming back again. And don't you know that we are one, ooh, living from the breath he put through Adam's lips. So anytime you kill another, just know you've killed one of us. And can't you see that we're in need of help that only comes from up above? So Sn1, get down on your knees, 'cause we're in real big trouble. And don't you know that we are one, ooh, living from the breath he put through Adam's lips. So anytime you kill another, just know you've killed one of us. And can't you see that we're in need of help that only comes from up above? So Sn1, get down on your knees and let the heavens know we're in real big trouble.
Welcome back. Today we're discussing music and stress. So tell us, how exactly does music cause stress?
Well, in the arrangement of music itself, it produces some chemicals in your body. In a book called How to Conquer Addiction in Rock Music, page 52, it says that one of the most powerful release of the fight or flight adrenaline high, fight or flight adrenaline high,
Adrenaline is a fight or flight hormone.
yeah, that's a way of emphasizing that if you want to produce that hormone called adrenaline, one of the most powerful release of that adrenaline is music, which is discordant in its beats or chords. So if I listen to music that is discordant in beats and its chords, there is a way that adrenaline is just produced. Okay, people are wondering, now what is that discordant? Discordant simply means it's out of chord. A chord is an arrangement of three agreeing voices. Can be four, we can multiply it, we can add it. That's a chord. Now, discord is something which is not a chord. It's not a good combination. Musicians, you will permit me for my shallow illustration. But for the listener to understand, that's a discord. They don't agree, isn't it? Yeah, they don't agree. That one agrees. What about this one? They don't agree. They don't agree. So when you play that over and over into your ears, it causes a release of adrenaline. And that adrenaline has some effects we're going to see. The book continues to say good music follows exact mathematical rules, which causes the mind to feel safe, encouraged, comforted. So there can be a music that is able to cause you to have that adrenaline.
So you've already explained to us what exactly is discord, and just like you have said, we have in music, we always have a good mathematical rule. If you look at the keyboard itself, we have 2 black notes, then 3 black notes. 2 black notes, then 3 black notes, yeah? And the arrangement of how you combine the sounds will make either discord or harmony, yeah? And briefly, you have actually said that this is what produces stress or calms down the stress. But is adrenaline the only hormone that is produced whenever we play Discord?
No. The psychology today says that the stress hormone cortisol, today we are using big medical terms, you'll help us here. We talked about adrenaline. Now we are talking about cortisol. Psychology says stress hormone cortisol is public enemy number one. Scientists show that this hormone cortisol has a lot of many negative effects, including interfering with learning, memory, immune system. It lowers, it increases cholesterol. And now this is why you need to be careful about the music you listen to, because this cortisol is also released when you listen to music with heavy drums. And then, in fact, the journal was saying chronic stress and elevated cortisol levels also increase the risk of depression, mental illness, it lowers life expectancy, especially in adolescents. You know, could it be that today we see a lot of young people, you know, feeling suicidal? Could it be the music they listen to? In another study, they gave several studies. Actually, I have 4 studies here. I could show them on the screen. It says listening to choral music lowers stress, you know, level.
It actually says classical
choral music. Classical choral music is the one that is not so loud with discordant beats. But there is significant increase when you listen to songs like, you know, music like techno. Can I play a little techno here? You know, I have some techno here. I don't know if you like techno?
I need to know how it sounds like.
That's techno. So I've increased your cortisol level a little, eh?
All right.
Okay, I remove it. Another, pop and rock music. In one of the previous sections, we also talked about pop and rock music. So when you are used to listening to those kind of music, there's a significant increase in your cortisol level. In fact, World Health Organization said that adolescents nowadays are more prone to a disability called depression. Could it be because of the music adolescents are listening to as opposed to adolescents of 50 to 60 years ago? The music today is heavy in beat, and science has proven that this causes cortisol increase.
Actually, cortisol is that hormone that makes you feel so stressed and so tired. It's actually a stress hormone in itself. And you don't want to be too exposed to high levels of cortisol, because in the end, you'll end up with depression. And today, there's so many people walking around in depressive states just courtesy of the music, because the music causes these hormones to be released into your body. And how you look at everything around you will be looked at from a stressed and depressed perspective. A student who fails exam, but because they have high cortisol levels in them, feels like the world is over, and they end up committing suicide. Yeah, a parent who has lost his job is exposed to high cortisol levels, end up feeling like the whole world is over, and we end up with high suicide levels, lots of fights, lots of conflicts. And even in our churches, the fights that sometimes we have, the conflicts that we have, could be because the music in the church exposes people to high cortisol levels, and so people fight or they flee from the church.
Not only that, you see now today every matatu has music that's loud. So apart from your normal work stress, that loud music increases cortisol. So we need to watch out. In fact, there's another study, now that you talked about church, there's another study that was saying there is a likelihood of major depression among Pentecostals 3 times greater than people of other faiths. Why? That looks a very indicative statement. It's because Pentecostals have this beat-popping, jumping, loud, you know, bass kind of music with drums. And that already just introduces cortisol in them. Another study at Louisiana State University, they found that if you listen to hard driving rock music, it increases your heart rate, it lowers the quality of your physical workout if you go for exercise. And then they also studied that when you like playing calm music, you can do training sessions longer. Here's a lesson for people who work in the gym. If you want people to get good quality from the gym, remove that techno music, because it actually increases the cortisol. It lowers their, you know, their fortitude, and they can't do longer, well done sessions. So you need classical music. Another research at Temple University, they say that rock music people who listen to rock music, like the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, the Rolling Stone, these people breathed faster. They had reduced skin resistance to stimuli. Not only that, their heart rate were increased. And another study, in fact, there are many, Johns Hopkins University, they say that the researchers there say that if you listen to rock music, it causes you to eat faster, to eat large amounts of food. I can show you the links on your screen. While classical music will make people to eat slowly and eat little.
And to chew more and better chewed food is good for your body. So yes, music can stress your body or it can calm your stress. And right after the break...
Before we take the break, you know, I always hear you sometimes, just like yesterday, you really blessed me at home because I don't know what I was working on, but I was kind of stressed because of the things that were ahead in the day. And you woke up, you were just washing the dishes and you were singing. I think one of the best ways of applying music is to reduce that stress. Yeah, when you have somebody who can sing in the house, it's very good. If you can sing yourself, sing, and it lowers the stress in the house. It also chases demons. If you don't have, you can, you know, buy good CDs, good tapes that have, you know, calm, good music, and be in the culture of playing them in your background. Even when you're traveling, it lowers your cortisol, your stress level. Those music with the drums, they increase cortisol. We'll be right back.
Mwokozi wangu, sifa zote tamimina kwako, takushukuru siku zangu zote hadi mavumbini. Mwokozi wangu, sifa zote tamimina kwako, takushukuru siku zangu zote hadi mavumbini. Upendo ulonionyesha Bwana, nikukimate nijeledi yote. Kifo chako ni uhai kwetu, milele tuwashindi. Upendo ulonionyesha Bwana, nikukimate nijeledi yote. Kifo chako ni uhai kwetu, milele tuwashindi. Upendo ulonionyesha Bwana, nikukimate nijeledi yote. Kifo chako ni uhai kwetu, milele tuwashindi. Machungu ulopitia yahuzunisha, mchafu mie nisafiwe niwe huru. Hata kaburi ulitwa ushindi pale, milele tuwashindi. Machungu ulopitia yahuzunisha, mchafu mie nisafiwe niwe huru. Hata kaburi ulitwa ushindi pale, milele tuwashindi. Upendo ulonionyesha Bwana, nikukimate nijeledi yote. Kifo chako ni uhai kwetu, milele tuwashindi. Upendo ulonionyesha Bwana, nikukimate nijeledi yote. Kifo chako ni uhai kwetu, milele tuwashindi. Upendo ulonionyesha Bwana, nikukimate nijeledi yote. Kifo chako ni uhai kwetu, milele tuwashindi.
Today we're discussing music and stress, and just before the break we discovered that there are certain hormones that are produced whenever we listen to music. Some of them could be feel-good hormones like endorphins, which help you to reduce stress. Endorphins are also produced when you're exercising. They lower your pulse rate, the same thing that music actually does, and make you feel relaxed and energetic and just in a good state of mind. But on the opposite side, there are also other hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which are produced whenever we listen to certain types of music. These are actually called the stress hormones.
Wait. I know in future we'll talk about addiction. Can somebody be addicted to a certain hormone?
Yes, hormones when experienced too often actually can lead to addiction because they create certain feelings in you. It's like someone taking bang. And when you take bang, certain neurotransmitters are released, you know, dopamine and things like that. And when you experience it too often, it makes you feel like, oh, I want this. And every time you're looking for a higher and higher experience. So even in stress, there are people who are constantly depressed. You know, you don't want to get out of it. You don't want sunshine because that's the thing you're used to, and you are not open to any new experience.
Well, I would like you to follow us next week. We'll talk about music and addiction. But today we just want to look at music and stress as we come to the end. There's a quotation here of how to conquer addiction to rock music. This is a book, actually, page 82. The writer says musicians have found out that when they go against the mathematical rules we talked about, the listeners experience an addictive high. And just like all addictions, the victims are more tolerant. The same music that once created a pleasant tingle of excitement no longer satisfies. So if you're already into addiction of a stressed state music, get to know it's dangerous. You get into a matatu, it's so loud, it's annoying. You ask the guy, please reduce it. They tell you, we have not even put any music. Because they're already addicted, they only get the satisfaction when it is higher and higher.
All right. Question is, how am I able to know or to compose music that actually reduces stress?
Let's start with how to know. One of them is just the chords. You want music that is safe and always arranged on major chords. A few of minor chords, but majorly major chords, you know. But when the music is discordant, more often, one of them is jazz music. Everywhere there is an increase of, you know, the out of chord experience. I'm trying to avoid being too technical. That music will cause stress. It will cause addiction even without you knowing. People think that jazz actually calms people down. It actually, science has shown, it actually has the reverse effect.
All right. So, and even when you write music on the minor key, there are actually rules on how music should be written on minor keys. Like in our hymn book, we have a few songs on minor keys. One of them is, Lord Jesus, think on me and purge away my sin. It has very good harmonies, though written on a minor key. So when you're picking songs in minor, you want to follow the rules on writing songs on a minor scale.
So apart from just looking for songs that are written on, you know, with good mathematical rules, the actually point there is good mathematical rules. But the other thing is just the words. Do the words apply to your situation? When somebody has broken up with you, how do you go and find a song that says, how am I supposed to live without you, baby? No, you're supposed to live on, even if she has gone, isn't it? So look for a song that says, Jesus is all the world to me.
My life, my joy, my all. He is my friend from day to day. Without him I would fall. When I am sad, to him I go.
That's right.
No other one can cheer me so.
Then,
when I am sad, he makes me glad.
That's good use of music.
He's my friend.
Like the Robert Scriven, when his girlfriend died a night before wedding, the guy decided to pen down the song, What a Friend We Have in Jesus.
All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege it is to carry everything to God in prayer.
Saul was distressed. He was actually being distressed by evil angels. He called for David. David played a harp. This is found in 1 Samuel 16:23. And he was refreshed, the Bible says. Music can actually cause refreshment. Let's sing music that refreshes in our homes. Let's look out for music that lowers stress. Today, the world is so stressed up by many, many things. We need the music to be a ministry that calms down our stress, that points us to Jesus.
All right, and I am sure that God is going to lead you gently in your choice of music today, that you will be calmed and not much more stressed. I pray that you will seek Jesus to lead you in everything that you hear, everything that you sing in your choirs, that it will help people to be less stressed. God bless you.
Lead me gently home, Father. Lead me gently home. When life's toils are ended and parting days have come, sin no more shall tempt me, nay, from thee I'll roam. If thou only lead me, Father, lead me gently home. Lead me gently, lead me gently home. Lead me gently, lest I fall upon the wayside. Lead me gently, gently home. Lead me gently home, Father. Lead me gently home. In life's darkest hours, Father, when life's troubles come, keep my feet from wandering, lest from thee I'll roam, lest I fall upon the wayside. Lead me gently home. Lead me gently, lead me gently home. Lead me gently, lest I fall upon the wayside. Lead me gently, gently home. Lead me gently, lead me gently home. Lead me gently, lest I fall upon the wayside. Lead me gently, gently home, lest I fall